I suck dick sometimes. I suck dick sometimes. I suck dick sometimes. I suck dick sometimes. Had an argument with my girlfriend 'cause I shifted my best friend. And when I say that I shifted him, I mean I ate his ass so loud. She said, boy, I think I'm worried 'cause I think you might be gay. I said, no, I'm straight but so spaghetti till that shit gets wet. I suck dick sometimes. I suck dick sometimes. I suck dick sometimes. I suck dick sometimes.
Hey everyone, hope everyone's having a great week so far. We're back again to expose Christopher Mitchell on some more of his bullshit. We're going to start the video off with buying the views. Now it's already been exposed that he buys views. We're going to let the viewers, we're going to show the evidence and let the viewers decide for themselves. Alright, so right here on this video that was posted on the 11th at 5:11, we screenshotted this at 5:11 p.m. You see 471 views. Alright, now in 6:35, an hour and about 20 minutes later, he has 1,033 views. Alright, 560 views in an hour and 20 minutes. Get the fuck out of here. Now, today's video, around 5:25 p.m. we screenshot 441 views. Now, 30 minutes later, 693. So 250 views in 30 minutes. Again, get the fuck out of here. Alright, that's proof that he continues to buy views every single video. Alright, so with that said, and we've touched on this before, we're going to touch on it again. The deleting of negative comments. For all those people that don't know and check out his videos, you'll always see nothing but positive comments. You'll never see anything what's called negative, but it's actually called exposing comments. Ones that will challenge him, one that will call him out on his bullshit. And he deletes every single comment, alright? That is what scammers do.
And look behind me. My biggest daily profit. I made $21,000 in a single day. $21,000 in a single day. I'm inside the Golden Nugget Las Vegas Casino right now, downtown Las Vegas, and I just had the biggest Baccarat win of my entire life. I used my Baccarat winning strategy, and you're not gonna believe me when I tell you I just made about $25,000. Look behind me. My biggest daily profit. I made $21,000 in a single day. I just won $25,000 playing Baccarat here at the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas. Go ahead and look behind me. My biggest daily profit. I made $21,000 in a single day this. I made $25,000. Go ahead and look behind me. My biggest daily profit. I made $21,000 in a single day this. February also became my biggest losing month. And as you can see behind me, in the month of February of 2020, I did lose a total throughout the entire month of $74,000. I'm a professional gambler. I make a full-time living gambling at the casino. And my last full-time month gambling at the casino before the world shut down was in February. And in the month of February, I made $73,360 gambling at the casino in the month of February. So February also became my biggest losing month. My last full-time month gambling at the casino before the world shut down was in February. And in the month of February, I made $73,360 gambling at the casino in the month of February. So, and as you can see behind me, in the month of February of 2020, I did lose a total throughout the entire month of $74,000. So, if I can make almost $75,000 in 1 month, I think I'm qualified to teach you how to make $50,000 in an entire year. The first true story that I have, this is, it's quite touching, and hopefully I don't get emotional. I'm starting to get emotional just thinking about it. So my wife and I, my son and I, we were at Mayfair Supper Club, our favorite restaurant, and we just finished dinner. We came out of the restaurant, and we're walking through the Bellagio Casino to the parking garage where we parked. And as we're walking through, we walk by and we hear this woman like blurt out, "Oh my gosh, it's Christopher Mitchell." And of course, my wife and I stopped, and so we passed each other. We're walking this way, this woman walks this way, and we hear her yell my name as she goes past me. So we kind of stop and turn around. She runs up to us, and she immediately starts crying. Now, everything I'm sharing with you is the God's honest truth. So this woman starts crying, and I'm right here. My wife is right beside me, and my son is in my wife's sack. You know, we carry him around in a sack. And this woman is looking directly at us. She put her left hand on my shoulder. She put her right hand on my wife's shoulder, and she's doing this. And she has tears coming down her eyes. And it took her probably about 60 seconds to like compose herself to where she could actually start talking. So my wife and I were looking at each other like, oh my gosh, like we're thinking, what in the world is this good? Is this bad? We have no idea what's going on. And after she composes herself, she calms down a little bit. She goes, "Christopher, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I am looking at you. I cannot believe I am meeting you guys." She goes, "A month ago," she goes, "my husband idolized you." She said he would watch your videos every single night when he would get home from his job. And he would always tell me, "Honey, I'm going to do what this guy does. I'm going to start gambling in the casino, and I'm going to start making money, and I'm going to take care of you the way this guy does." And that's what this lady is telling us. She said her husband absolutely idolized me. And she said about a month before she met me and my wife, she said her husband was watching a video in his study area where his computer is set up. He was watching one of my videos, and he paused it because she asked him to go to the grocery store and buy her something. They were making dinner or something. So he said, sure. So he paused the video. So my face is paused on the video. He's watching one of my YouTube channels or one of my YouTube videos. He pauses the video and goes down the road to get something at the grocery store for her to make dinner. And he never came home. He got killed in a car crash going to the grocery store. And this lady is telling us this right in the middle of the Bellagio. And she said, "Christopher, I flew here by myself." She lives on the East Coast. She flew to Vegas by herself. Literally, this is a month after her husband died. And she said, "I just had to get away." And she goes, "I took this trip by myself for my husband because my husband and I were going to come to Vegas." And she said, "Your YouTube video is still paused at my house." She said, I refuse to take it down. And this woman is sharing this with us, literally, in the Bellagio, swear to God. And my wife and I are crying. She's crying, and she goes, "The fact that I'm looking at you two right here, the fact that I'm meeting you two," she goes, "I feel like my husband is looking down on me." So, That was a true story. That was something that I experienced this year from one of my subscribers' wives. So I get emails a lot, and people ask me, "Hey, Christopher, you live in Vegas, you gamble in the high limit rooms. Do you ever meet like billionaires or like famous celebrities or professional athletes?" And yes, I do occasionally. So there's one particular night that stands out to me. I was playing at the MGM Grand Casino, and the high limit room at the MGM Grand, it's called the Mansion. I love that name. So anyway, I'm back in the back of the Mansion playing Baccarat, and it's late at night. I think it's like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. And in between hands, I decide to look up, and I see this huge posse of guys coming in. These guys are extremely tall. And if you guys have never met me in person before, I am extremely short. I'm only 5'7". But these guys are like extremely tall. And I see like 10 guys walking, literally like a huge group of guys walking right through the middle of the Mansion at the MGM Grand Casino. And a few of the guys sit down at a table right beside me, just a couple of feet away from me, and the rest of them are standing right behind their table. And as I started looking a little bit closer, I was like, I recognize a couple of those guys. One of the guys was Trae Young. He plays for the Atlanta Hawks. And another one of the guys was James Harden. He plays for the Houston Rockets. And there was probably about 10 of them, and they were extremely tall. So that particular night, I saw NBA superstars James Harden and Trae Young. Now, my only advice to them is I would stick to playing basketball because they don't know what they're doing when they sit down at the tables. I'll tell you that, because they went through about $15,000 each only because I saw them buy in. They went through it in literally about 10 minutes and they were gone. So they obviously don't know what they're doing. So I doubt they're watching this video, but if they are, hey guys, for just $500, I'll teach you guys my Baccarat winning strategy. So go ahead and contact me and I'll help you out. Just to make everything clear, in the month of August, $78,000 flat betting. So $78,000 in the month of August using my flat bet system in the game of Baccarat. I did win $78,000 in the month of August. However, I had 3 losing days in the month of August and 27 winning days. I had 3 losing days in the month of August and 27 winning days.
Now we heard him just say in the month of August, he won 27 days, lost 3 days, won $78,000 total, okay? 27 days he won and lost 3 days. Now remember, he posts every time he loses and he posts every time he wins, supposedly, all right? Here's the month calendar of August, 2020 calendar. Those are the days that he posted videos. 13 videos in the month of August, all right? Only 8 of them were gambling videos. 2 were tour guide videos. 2 were his bullshit tips videos. And 1 was the TJ interview, okay? Only 8 gambling videos. But yet we just heard him say he won 27 days and he's lost 3. And that ain't the only time he says it throughout this video. You'll see these clips. Watch.
Now, my stop loss when I was flat betting was $5,000. 3 days in the month of August, I lost $5,000. Three days in the month of August, I lost $5,000. And after my $15,000 in losses throughout the month, I still cleared $78,000 in profit. So, even though I had 3 losing days, I only lost a total of $15,000 throughout the month of August. And after the $15,000 in losses, I still cleared $78,000 flat betting. Again, after 3 losing days, my 27 winning days made up for the losses. After 3 losing days, my 27 winning days made up for the losses. After 3 losing days, my 27 winning days made up for the losses. And even though I made $78,000 flat betting in the month of August, I spent quite a bit of time digging myself out of a hole to not only get back to neutral, but to get above par and make profit.
And that's one of the many lies we've caught him in, saying it over and over and over again. He's just like Donald Trump. If he says the same lie over and over and over again, he's hoping it convinces people it's true. Christopher Mitchell is nothing but scum of the earth, gay porn, lying sack of shit scammer. That's all he ever is. That's all he ever was. And that's all he'll ever be in life. All right? Now, with that said, we're going to touch on this Martingale. Remember, for months, Martingale. Oh, I'll let you guys watch the clips.
Martingale. It is no secret that Christopher Mitchell always has and always will love the martingale. It is no secret that Christopher Mitchell always has and always will love the martingale. Now, stop martingaling your bets. You need to start flat betting if you want to stop losing. And mathematically, statistically proven, martingale is about the only way long term you can make money. Now, stop martingaling your bets. You need to start flat betting if you want to stop losing. But it will help you start winning a lot more often than if you use the martingale. So mathematically, statistically proven, martingale is about the only way long term you can make money. Now, stop martingaling your bets. You need to start flat betting if you want to stop losing. And do I prefer? Do I prefer flat betting or do I prefer martingale? Well, the answer is I, Christopher Mitchell, prefer doing the martingale betting system. I, Christopher Mitchell, prefer doing the martingale betting system. Stop martingaling your bets. You're going to have to start flat betting, but it will help you start winning a lot more often than if you use the martingale. So, all right, YouTube family, I just walked out of the high limit room here at the Wynn Casino, and bam, another $2,000 cash profit literally in 10 minutes using my brand new martingale betting system. Stop martingaling your bets. You need to start flat betting if you want to stop losing. But it will help you start winning a lot more often than if you use the martingale. So this is, without a shadow of a doubt, my favorite system that I have ever created in the last 2 years since I started my gambling career. I have used it every day this month so far. I have made thousands and thousands of dollars, and I have not, I repeat, I have not gone over 3 martingales yet. Stop martingaling your bets. You're going to have to start flat betting, but it will help you start winning a lot more often than if you use the martingale. So I personally prefer to use the martingale betting system, especially the system that I just created. I personally prefer to use the martingale betting system, especially the system that I just created. Stop martingaling your bets. You need to start flat betting if you want to stop losing. And this is my brand new martingale betting system for the game of Baccarat. Stop martingaling your bets. You need to start flat betting if you want to stop losing. But it will help you start winning a lot more often than if you use the martingale. So,
and in the new video, the scammer tries to hammer home once again how easy it is to gamble and that people should quit their jobs because they can make more money gambling in seconds than you can make in an 8 to 10 hour job per day.
And then you go into a casino and you place $100 bets. You walk into a casino, you place a $100 bet on Banker, and you win your very first bet. It just took you 30 seconds to make at a casino what takes you 12 hours to make at your dead-end 9-to-5 job.
And just like the scamming idiot retard that he is, he tries to convince people, hey, all you need to do is walk into a casino, place one $100 bet, and if you win, you make more than you did in seconds than you make in the 8 to 10 hour job. All right? But the moron doesn't tell anybody or doesn't realize that you could also lose that $100 in seconds. That $100 that it took you to make 8 to 10 hours to get, and you could lose it just like that. That's what the retarded scammer wants people to believe, is you can win all the time with his strategies.
But then you'll go into a casino, and if you're playing Baccarat, which most of you guys do since you're following my channel, you'll place a $100 bet, and if you win that bet, it just took you 30 seconds to make what takes you an entire day to make at your 9-to-5 job. Now, why did I share that with you? Because you'll make in 30 seconds at the casino what takes you an entire day to make at your dead-end 9-to-5 job, and yet you won't leave. You'll make in 30 seconds at the casino what takes you an entire day to make at your dead-end 9-to-5 job, and yet you won't leave.
Now, the only time this cocksucker ever tells the truth is how he can change your life, how he's changed people's lives, all right? Because that is telling the truth. In the past year, a little over a year, he's flipped so many lives upside down. He's put people in bankruptcy. He's put people in turmoil. He's had people crying and depression, serious panicking, because he made it sound like you can quit your job and make all this money. And people actually fell for it. People didn't do their research and they fell for it. They bought and spent this money on his bullshit strategy. They went and lost all their savings, and they flipped their lives upside down, all right? And that's why this channel exists, so we can stop this cocksucking scammer once and for all, putting them in jail, whether it's through the FBI IC3 division, whether it's through the FTC, or the Nevada Attorney General's office, whatever the case may be, or somebody just kicking the ever-living shit out of them, or beating a skull in with a bat. Whatever the case may be, that's how people are going to stop this scammer. Alright? So again, the channel's going to continue to exist until we get rid of this cocksucking scammer once and for all.
Bernie Madoff. Look him up if you don't know who he is. He absolutely destroyed his life, his family's lives, and thousands of other people's lives all over the world. Why? Bernie Madoff. Look him up if you don't know who he is. He absolutely destroyed his life, his family's lives, and thousands of other people's lives all over the world. Why? Bernie Madoff. Look him up if you don't know who he is. He absolutely destroyed his life, his family's lives, and thousands of other people's lives all over the world. Why?
Yes, exactly. Everyone should look up Bernie Madoff, because Christopher Mitchell is the Bernie Madoff of Baccarat. Alright? He's just nothing but a gay porn, piece of shit, scumbag scammer. Again, that's all he ever is. That's all he ever was. That's all he'll ever be in his life. On that note, everyone take care. Have a great night. See you on the next video.